So I had to call the phone company today, because I'm adding Noah onto my shit. And so, and I needed to, I need to do a break. I got to balance my checkbook, and sometimes that requires a phone call where you have to break things down and listen to a representative tell you certain things. I don't want to log onto your site. And I didn't even want to continue on with the phone call because, before we even got into my stuff, they said, thank you for being a loyal customer for the past 23 years. And I had an existential crisis. I was like, what do you mean by that? She was like, thank you. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Right? Isn't that nuts?
That's like how my debit card says customer since 1997.
Isn't that like...
Yeah. That's fucking nuts, bro.
Thank you for being a loyal customer for the past 23 years.
I'm surprised that they continued on when they merged with Sprint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I wondered if I would have kept my Nextel or whatever, or if I would have kept Sprint and waited 2 years, I would have had the same issue. Because I first got Sprint in 2005, 2006.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I got it in
23 years. That's crazy.
And 2001,
2002.
Like, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. 2002. Maybe it was 2002. That'd be 22 years. So I guess it was 2001.
That's crazy. I remember, what was the first phone that you had?
I had it was either it might have been a Sanyo basic silver flip phone with a green screen that like you had to charge by putting into a docket. So I literally,
yes.
I would have to slide my phone into this docket to charge it. And it had an antenna. Yeah, it was, I think that was my first phone.
My first was the Nokia 5500 or whatever. It was the black
basic
one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was the black one with the green screen. And then my next phone the next year was the Nokia 3390, what was the small one. Mm-hmm. And you could play Snake on it.
Yeah, Snake. The one that... And then niggas got the clear cover where they had the lights and shit. Yeah.
And then I eventually got the one where I could make polyphonic ringtones.
Yes, mine was Wankster. It would say do 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 do. Yes, that is...
Mine was Work It Out by Beyonce because I was a homosexual even back then.
That tracks. That tracks. That was my that was my first phone. And then my second phone, I've been an auntie all my life. Mm-hmm. So my second phone was one of those half, it was like half, what is it called? Tortoiseshell? It was like that tortoiseshell phone. So it was just, it looked like I wore business suits and should have been in Boomerang. My phone is what looked like that.
Oh, yeah. I love the corporate phone. Like when I had the BlackBerry, I had the BlackBerry global version. I didn't have that curved shit.
No,
it was a black. It looked like a dick. It was so sexy.
Yes, and they had a true rollerball on it. Like, yes. Before BlackBerries became hot outside of business.
Exactly, with the curve. Womp womp.
What
I remember when I got the Trio, I thought I was somebody with the whole fucking Palm Pilot Trio. Yes. What the fuck did I need a Trio for? Or when I had the Pocket PC. Remember Windows had the whole
yes, my grandfather had that, and it had a stylus on it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and it had the nerve to crash like a stupid computer anyway.
Yep, because my grandfather had one, and let me tell you, that man once the Palm Pilot came out. You couldn't tell him nothing. He stayed. He might still stay with a Palm Pilot.
Yeah, we were watching Weird History, the Weird History channel, and they've recently started Timeline. They've done like all the decades, 70s through whatever, and so they recently just started the 2000s. And so they were talking about, I think in '99, the '99 one, they talked about how everybody had a Palm Pilot or whatever, like organizational device.
Yep.
And it was just like, it's so crazy how all of that stuff has been truncated into like one device or like an app even.
I know, because I remember like when I tell you adamantly, staunchly, like being against having music on my phone. I was like, I will not put my music. What kind of shit is that? I'm going to carry my iPod.
Yeah. Now I can't get rid of enough things. Like, I just need, I
know.
Something small. I don't need shit.
Child, it needs to fit in this fanny pack and nothing else. Because I don't even want nothing on my arms. Wait, I just thought about something. And I don't know if, follow me here. Columbine happened in 99.
Yeah, okay? April 99.
Because literally just the other week, that's another thing I randomly discovered the other week, that it was the 22nd anniversary of them kidnapping John Malveaux, the DC sniper.
Oh shit! Yeah, that actually came up on the Timeline thing that I watched too. Yeah.
Okay, so that was.
We
might
have to watch those together because they're really good. We're really good.
We should, so we can talk about our experiences.
Yeah.
So that was 22 years ago. But anyway, back to this. 99, right, was when Columbine happened. Now, I want to say before that, people didn't really have cell phones. Were mainly among like corporate people who had money, things like that. We had pagers and shit, but notice how students, like more teenagers, started getting cell phones post 2000, but Columbine happened in 99. I wonder if that was part of a catalyst for this uptick.
Absolutely it was. Absolutely it was. There was a increase in the need for communication and safety between
direct and immediate communication
and parents because of things like that. And I definitely feel like 9/11 exacerbated those things too.
Yeah, very much so, actually. Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. I definitely think there was a correlation between those two things.
Because that was really when we started seeing the boom of.
Because that's honestly, when I think about it, that was the reason my mother agreed. Because my mother was not about to give me a phone. I had a pager, and that was enough. And then I never forget, like the day my cousin got me a phone. She got me the phone. Because she was like, well, I'm 18, I have a credit, whatever. And then
stupidity.
Yeah, but she eventually got it through. My mother was paying for it, and she transferred over her name. But her rationale was the fact that I'm only agreeing to this because of safety. Because before, my mother was like, that's another bill. Like, I don't, that's weird. But then when she started seeing niggas was crazy. And I feel like there was because right after Columbine, like usual, there's a lot of copycat incidents.
Yes, exactly. There were so many, actually.
Yeah.
That little decade.
I remember there was a time, like, I didn't go to school. I think my mother kept me out of school for like a week around like because there was so many like copycat like ideas or like happening, and not necessarily in my school district, but they were too close to home for her to be like
for her comfort.
Yeah, and yeah, that's definitely. I haven't really thought about that in a long time, but yeah, that was a catalyst for her to agree to get me a cell phone.
Well,
I didn't even have to like, because I thought I was gonna have to like campaign and be like, Ma, I need a phone, blah blah blah. Think, communicate, blah blah. But it didn't take much convincing when she realized, you know what, this makes sense.
Them niggas wasn't buying me shit. Okay, I had to get it myself. But
now, when I eventually discovered boys and shit, then I bought my own Metro PCS phone with the money I got from working at the Y and tutoring.
So you could
so I
hoe
could
out.
talk to niggas that I met on Black Planet in 2003.
Ooh, a risky hoe.
Oh yeah, I've been doing it longer and smarter than most.
A risky hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that block of time. That 2000, that 99 to 09. Like, I mean, really 99 until, but 99 to
Yeah.
like, it was nuts because it was Columbine, it was 9/11, it was Virginia Tech, it was just like thing after thing after thing after thing.
Yeah, we really should watch that timeline thing. I think we could, place ourselves at where we were at this particular time.
Hold on. Look on the laundry rack.
I did.
They should absolutely be there.
I didn't see anything.
Okay.
But yeah, that also. Well, let me take a break because I have something
yeah.
else to tell you that has to do with the early aughts. But
Same.
let's take a break and we'll be back. Hit it, Claude.